In the deepest part of Whisperwood Forest, where moonlight dripped like silver honey from the leaves, there stood a crooked little kitchen built inside the hollow of an ancient oak. This was where the owl chefs lived, wise winged cooks who believed that every leaf, seed and berry had a secret waiting to be tasted. Each night, just as the stars blinked awake, the owl chefs gathered around a glowing stone table. Their aprons were stitched from spider silk and soft feathers, and their eyes shone with curiosity brighter than any lantern. But they did not follow recipe books. No, these owls listened. They listened to the wind brushing through pine needles. They listened to the mushrooms quietly growing. They listened to the dreams of the forest. One evening, a young owl named Lumo fluttered in, worried. "The forest feels tired," he said. "The animals are losing their spark." The oldest chef, Grandmother Noctua, nodded slowly. "Then we must invent a new recipe," she said. "One that brings back wonder." So the owl chefs flew out into the night, gathering ingredients not just with their claws, but with their hearts. They collected moonberries that glowed with hope, wild thyme that hummed softly when touched, golden acorns filled with courage, dewdrops that held the memory of morning. Back in the oak kitchen, they began to create. They didn't rush. They stirred gently, letting laughter fall into the pot. They added kindness, curiosity, and a pinch of bravery. As the stew simmered, the whole forest began to smell like warmth and possibility. When it was ready, the owl chefs poured the glowing soup into tiny leaf bowls and delivered it to every creature, from shy mice to weary wolves. The first sip did something magical. Birds remembered how to sing. Deer felt light on their hooves again. Even the old trees creaked with joy. And Lumo, tasting it himself, felt something spark inside his chest. Not just happiness, but purpose. Grandmother Noctua smiled. "Recipes aren't just about food," she said. "They're about what you give to the world." From that night on, the owl chefs continued inventing forest recipes, not to fill bellies, but to nourish hearts, and to remind every creature that even in the darkest night, something beautiful can always be created.